So I think this is a perfect opportunity to talk to you guys about what you think of the episodes and what you think of the show. I thought what better way to talk about Abedage than talk about the history of himself as a player and where he originated from. One of our friends, they're in critical condition. They've been at the hospital for quite a while, and that person is League of Legends content. Welcome back to another episode of Run It Down, and I know what the first thing on your mind is. Mo, why are you at the beach? Well, it's hot out, it's summertime, and I just want to relax. But there are some things I do want to talk about. Recently, Run It Down is now on my channel. So I think this is a perfect opportunity to talk to you guys about what you think of the episodes and what you think of the show. But also, I want to discuss the comments. I think this is a perfect place for you guys to tell me your thoughts, but instead I'm getting the same repetitive comments, and I'm going to be honest, you're going to see them soon. They're kind of annoying. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Comment number 1. Get Bjerg on here to do an interview. Would love to see Yassuo interview with Bjerg. Can we get Mo's dad, Tyler 1, on the next episode? Dude, listen, Bjergsen's busy, man. TSM's in first place, 100 Thieves in second. He's not gonna come help us out here on 100 Thieves. Straight up, number 1. Number 2, Tyler 1. Bro, Michaela can barely get this dude out the house for like a date. You think I'm getting him on Run It Down? Let's be realistic here. Most handsome man alive. Pinoy best editor world. Dude, you guys already give Pinoy credit for all of my content on my channel. Now you're gonna give him credit for Run It Down too. Dude, he doesn't even touch this. Literally, we have a full-on production squad from the 100 Thieves team. I'm sitting here busting my ass on the weekends 2-3 hours trying to do this and Pinoy's still getting the credit? Off. You sound so commercially influenced in this one. Listen, this show used to be on the 100 Thieves channel, and we did a full season without any sponsor, anyone helping us out. Finally, Grubhub is helping us put out this content, man. They're helping us left, right, and center, helping support us, helping put food on the table, helping giving Mello the food. Mello's eating good. Mello has a roof on top of his head. Without Grubhub, we wouldn't have this episode, we wouldn't have this show, and we wouldn't be able to put out this content. So guys, like, for real, if you really want to support me, give your thanks to Grubhub because I love Grubhub. Why is a gambling addict reading a script about a game he doesn't play? You're not wrong, I'm gonna be honest with you. Gambling addict, fully fair. League of Legends, barely play it, but the show isn't scripted. Like, it's just not. Was that good? Yasuo's ability to cast has gotten much better. Well done, bud. I appreciate that, especially knowing where I've come from. You know, starting off with the first type of content piece I've done was the infamous Bjergsen interview where I just didn't blink and I stared at his soul for about a few minutes, and I've never been able to rewatch that video and interview in full because it's honestly just too cringe to me. I'm very happy to be where I am right now. You know, I feel like we've improved a lot on the show. We started off taking like 4 hours to shoot these type of episodes, and now we're ranging around 2 hours to shoot like a full 10-minute, fully productioned episode. Feels really good, feels like we've made progress, and I'm excited to see how much more we can make. Thank you. Dude, just blink, please. Thank you so much to everyone that left a comment. We really do appreciate it. I do end up reading every single comment, and we do show some of them on the show. So, you know, if you want to see your comment on the show, leave one. Let us know what you think about the show. Leave some analysis, some criticism. We'll take it all. But for now, let's get off the beach and let's get right back into the show. Welcome back to Getting Fed, delivered by Grubhub. Now, I want to talk about the LCS this past week. If you guys are a 100 Thieves fan, or if you're not even a 100 Thieves fan, you're a fan of the LCS, you would know that 100 Thieves picked up star mid laner Abedage, or as the cast says, Abedaga. I call him Abedage though. But let's talk about the games he's played. Now, Abedage has had a phenomenal performance, from the Karma to the Akali, and even the Orianna against CLG where, you know, team fumbled the bag. But either way, you know, if you've been watching LCS, you know Abedage has been performing. And a lot of people just simply don't know where Abedage came from. So I thought what better way to talk about Abedage than talk about the history of himself as a player and where he originated from. Now, if you're a 100 Thieves super fan and you watch The Heist, you'd know we did a longer form video there on Abedage's history as a player and how he came up. Now, I know you guys don't have the attention span to watch a full video like that, so we're gonna do it even faster and we're gonna do it simpler. So let's get right into it. The story of Abedage. This is Felix Braun, also known as Abedage. He was born on September 10th, 1999 in Gaggenau, Germany. He got into League of Legends since his brother was too lazy to turn off his PC and close his League client. Felix took the opportunity to hop into the game's tutorial and from there, got hooked ever since. So you might be wondering, what the f is an Abedage? Where did he get his name from? Well, if you're a boomer, you might remember a classic strategy game called Age of Empires. If you clicked on certain units, they'd make this sound.
Papadakis.
And that's how Felix became Abidage. In 2018, at the age of 17, Abidage quit school and joined the Royal Bandits in the TCL during the 2018 summer season. Here he met two of his future teammates, Closer and Freeze. The team performed super well and ended up in first place at the end of the split, and second place at the end of the playoffs. Unfortunately, being a wildcard region, this means that they did not make Worlds, and Felix was very sad. So Abidage said screw the TCL, and Schalke of the LEC robbed him, where he played for 2 years. Though Schalke was not a first place team, it would be impossible not to mention their miracle run of summer 2020, where they went from 1-10 mid-season to 8-10 by the end of the season. Abidage was a big reason for the miracle run, showcasing his aggressive mid-lane playstyle. He even pulled out Corky and smurfed on the second place team, the Mad Lions, to get their final win of the regular split, and just barely make it to playoffs. However, in the end, they achieved 5th place in the playoffs, losing to Mad Lions 1-3 in a best of 5. Again, in the LEC 2021 spring split, Felix once again smurfed on a bunch of games, with Schalke ending in 4th in both the regular season and playoffs. He earned the nickname Faker Dage for how good he was playing. After the split, Papa Smithy hit up Abidage's DMs and was like, yo, Felix, carry my team in America? And Felix was like, LOL, sure, you got a mill? And Papa Smithy was like, nah, but we got Freeze and Closer. And Felix responded with a happy emoji with hearts for its eyes. So Abidage said, screw the LEC, and 100 Thieves of the LCS robbed him, and Felix has been playing here ever since. He's already been tearing up the league, even destroying the first place team TSM with his insane Akali play, proving why he earned his nickname of Faker Dage. And that is the story so far of Abidage, the second best mid laner in North America, second to, of course, the one and only Yassuo. I hope you enjoyed that segment showcasing Abidage's career simplified, but without further ado, I want to get into the next segment, but we have to give a shout out to our sponsor, Grubhub. Who gets you fed? Grubhub gets you fed. Grubhub connects diners with the restaurants they love. Restaurants are the heart and soul of our communities, and Grubhub takes pride in being the connector between you and your local favorites. Grubhub is always striving to provide the best at-home dining and make meal times more rewarding with perks, giving you deals and promotions on your favorite local restaurants. Download the Grubhub app to order from your favorite local restaurants today. We're gathered here today for a very sad and special occasion. One of our friends, they're in critical condition. They've been at the hospital for quite a while, and that person is League of Legends content. And for this segment, I want to talk about how I think League of Legends content has changed over the years and how we can save it. The first thing I want to talk about is the old days of League of Legends content and how things have changed. Back in the day, Season 4, and even before that, League scene was kind of run by Video Game Donkey with his hilarious videos, but also, you know, you had Potato Monster who's making these top highlight plays that everyone was so excited to tune into. The old days of Freak doing his old champion spotlights, the I'm a Cutie Pie, who used to literally run the Twitch scene and the YouTube League of Legends scene, and now he just kind of does whatever variety content he does. And then you also have Bjergsen, who used to be obviously the most famous NA player along with one of the biggest personalities. Now he's just coaching and doesn't make any type of content. We had Red Mercy making his fun facts about League of Legends champions that he took straight off the League of Legends Wikipedia that none of us read, so it was all brand new content to us at the time. It felt like it was more of a community coming together and putting in all of these clips and putting in all of these edits and putting in all these videos together and, you know, making just a much more unique group of content that we had to choose from and pick from. While nowadays it's super, super stale. We've had the same highlight videos and clickbait, you know, Night Blue, SRO, Bunny Fufu, whatever it is, whoever it is. Then you have the same type of ranked content, you know, you got Tyler 1, and honestly, I think Tyler 1 is a great example because he is probably the most unique content creator in the League of Legends space to now just sitting there spamming ranked. He's still putting out that unique content, but at the same time, you just know it's not that high effort in terms of consumable content. I think you go to Twitch or you go to YouTube and you're just gonna be watching the same videos, if not ripoffs of nearly the same videos, but lower quality, and it just doesn't feel like there is much of a reason to really engage in this type of content now. Now, I think the best point to end it off on is talking about how can we save League of Legends content. I think what this comes down to ultimately is the viewers. Because at the end of the day, you have to remember, these content creators make a living off making content. Whatever content you consume is gonna give them the most lucrative life, which is gonna make them continuously making the same exact content. If you guys really want higher quality videos, you guys have to actually go and support those higher quality videos. If you guys just want your same highlight League of Legends content creation, Synapse, whatever it is, go consume those. Whatever you guys consume and whatever you guys watch, whatever you guys support is ultimately what you guys are gonna continuously get. Now, I think it is important to also mention the people that I do believe are helping the scene and helping push us forward with the innovative content they make. I think a few perfect examples of that is, let's start with I Will Dominate's co-streams. You know, he's putting in crazy amounts of effort to watch all the major leagues, making content on them, making highlight videos, reviews, his thoughts on the teams. Another person is Dumbs. You know, he might miss the mark here and there, and I might let him know that, but his videos ultimately give us a good laugh, and you know, they are high quality League of Legends content to consume. I think what Riot is doing with the replay files is exactly what we need for the scene, and it's great content. All these type of content, whether you like it or not, they are something different than the typical highlight videos that you get over and over. So I think not only should we show praise to these guys, but we should consume this type of content to incentivize them to not only continue making this content, but to show everyone else that this type of content is what we want to consume, and this is what's going to really push the scene forward. And with that being said, let's just spend our last few moments, you know, with our friend who's in the hospital, who is struggling very, very bad, and let's just have a moment of silence. Thank you so much for watching Run It Down. We truly do hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to mention it again. Leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think of the episode. Let us know about anything that we mentioned in the episode. And please have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate you. Bye.